it's Annika, and today I'm going to be doing a conspiracy theory video. I don't know why I did like that. Basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do 5 things. They're not all conspiracy theories. Some of them are like games that you can try that are kind of weird, or just like little things that like businesses like don't tell you. I found 5 interesting things that kind of caught my attention, and I'm a big fan of conspiracy theory videos. I love hearing conspiracy theories. I think that they're so interesting because there's so many things in the world that can just be a little bit like sketchy, I guess. I know that this isn't a makeup video, but everything that I put on my channel, I want it to be something that interests me, and conspiracy theory videos interest me. I think that 2 of them are from Shane Dawson, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say that right now. If you've heard that on one of his videos before, then you're hearing it again. But yeah, let's get into the video. So the first one, literally the first time that I heard this one, it was on Shane Dawson's channel. I forgot which conspiracy theory video it was though, but I literally had goosebumps. And it is the Monster Energy conspiracy theory. Basically what this theory is that the owners of the company Monster Energy, they're actually satanic, and I guess they're like working with the devil or something, and they want their drinks to represent Satan, I guess. But there is 3 things that just really like add up to make people believe that it is satanic, and this conspiracy theory I actually believe. Ever seen a Monster Energy bottle? You know there's like the little monsters on it that spell an M, but you can kind of tell that in the logo, little lines for the M, that they are separated apart, and it doesn't really actually connect to make an M. It's just 3 little like monsters, I guess you would say. Those 3 little monsters stand for something, and they actually look exactly like something from Hebrew times. Hebrew cryptography. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. The way that the monsters are shaped that's on the bottle is exactly the same shape as a Hebrew number, and the number that it represents is a 6, and obviously that's satanic. Now most of y'all are probably thinking, wow, that's just a coincidence, but it's not a coincidence at all. It's actually at the bottom of the can where it reads Monster Energy, the O actually has a cross in it, if you have not noticed. You're probably thinking, oh, that stands for Jesus, you know, like there's nothing like really about that, like it's fine. But if you didn't catch it, whenever you drink a bottle, you turn it upside down, and then that makes an upside down cross. Obviously, if you didn't know already, an upside down cross does stand for Satan. You're probably thinking that's just another coincidence, you know, you're really overthinking it, but I forgot the time. I tried to look it up and it wasn't really giving me a clear answer. But basically what the mark of the beast is, if the rapture happens, the people who still don't like believe in God and stuff like that, and they believe in the Antichrist, they will get the mark of the beast. And the mark of the beast, like I'm pretty sure that his name is 666. I don't know if I got that right. I'm sorry if I didn't get that right. But the Monster Energy slogan is Unleash the Beast. And that literally freaks me out so much. I don't play with demons, so that's all I gotta say. But that one really freaked me out whenever I first heard it. The second one isn't really, it's not creepy at all. It just kind of gets you mad at chapstick brands. And basically the conspiracy theory is that chapstick companies put microglass inside of their chapstick so that it cuts your lips so that you can buy more chapstick. And honestly, like that's smart. Like I understand it. Because if you really think about it, if it didn't have that micro glass in the chapstick, then once you put the chapstick on your lips, then you're done, and you're pretty much done forever. You might have to use it like twice, like every season and stuff like that. But if there is something inside of the chapstick that is cutting your lips, that makes you think that your lips are chapped and that you need more chapstick, and so you keep using it, and so you keep buying more. Because if it did not have that micro glass in it, then after one chapstick, you're gonna be set for the rest of your life. Like you're good, like you're only gonna have to use it like 2 times a year. So honestly, I think that that's smart, but it kind of gets me mad at brands. I looked this up to see if it was true. It wouldn't necessarily tell me that it was true or not, but basically EOS, if you do not know what that chapstick brand is, it's like the little eggs. They actually got into a lawsuit over it, but I'm pretty sure that they won, and then it was all cleared in the air that they do not put microglass in their chapsticks. Can't speak for other chapstick brands like actual chapstick and Burt's Bees and like, you know, brands like that. Like I can't stand for them, but I can confirm that in EOS it does not. So I just thought that that one was kind of cool. The next one is, I wouldn't really say that it's like a conspiracy theory. It's just kind of like a cute little theory. I guess you could call it that. I don't know. Basically, the conspiracy theory is that Starbucks workers are trained to misspell your names so that people take pictures of their Starbucks drink being misspelled, and that is the way that they get more people to come in. That's really smart, and I kind of believe that they do that. There's been so many misspellings. Simple names, like it can be like John or Bob or, you know, things like that can be easily spelled. Like, it's not that hard to spell, but then they somehow get it mixed up. Theory is that that's what the workers are trained to do, and I think that that kind of makes sense. I believe this one because if Starbucks workers, if they can go through all of those different insane coffee orders and get them right perfectly, like they barely mess up at all. Every single drink combination that there possibly is, if they were smart enough to do that, then why on earth are they not able to spell simple names? And if you're thinking that you don't believe that and they genuinely just don't know how to spell, it makes sense because, you know, if your name is misspelled, I know that I've done this a lot. My name's Annika. I get it misspelled a lot, and whenever I get it misspelled, I normally take a picture of my receipt and say stuff like really and like post it on my Snapchat. So there has been a lot of pictures that have went around of customers who've had their name misspelled, and they have taken a picture of it, and then someone might see that and think, dang, like I really want some coffee, and then they're gonna go to Starbucks and they're gonna get a drink, and then Starbucks gets more money. We're helping them advertise because they misspelled our names on purpose. I think that that is extremely smart, and I kind of believe it. So the next one is the Hey Arnold theory. I kind of believe this, kind of don't, but I think that it was interesting, so I just wanted to put it in this video. The theory behind this is that the creator of Hey Arnold met a boy who had a head deformity, and basically he was going to make this show. He asked for his permission, and he was going to help him because with his head deformity there was a lot of medical issues with him, and he couldn't really pay for all the doctor bills, and his parents were late of age just like in the show, and they were already retired and they couldn't really afford his medical bills or anything like that, but they still wanted to help him because obviously they wanted to save this boy's life. So the creator came in, asked for his permission to make a show kind of based off of him, and with most of the money he was going to give it to them to help for the doctor bills and stuff like that. Created this show about this boy named Arnold, and if you can't tell in the show, and if you've never seen this at all, it was made in the 90s, and most of his friends on the show also have head deformities. The theory behind the show is that the creator made up these fake friends to deal with all the bullying that he had, hence why Helga is always so mean to him. And the way that he copes with Helga bullying him is that he has these friends with also head deformities so that he doesn't, you know, feel as insecure. And honestly, that makes sense, but this is kind of where the conspiracy theory gets a little bit crazy. The rest of the theory is that the creator actually forgot about the real Arnold because his show became so popular, and he just kind of started thinking about himself and he kind of forgot about the kid. And so then the real Arnold, he actually died, and he started haunting the set and haunting everybody who did the voiceovers and all the creators of the show and the directors, and so that's why the show got canceled. Personally, don't really believe this one, but I just kind of thought that it was interesting, and it really makes sense, but I just don't think that it's that practical, and I think that it's just a little bit far-fetched. Just thought that I'd add that one in there because I thought that it was really, really interesting, and I think that that's one of my favorite cartoon conspiracy theories. This last one, it isn't really a conspiracy theory, it's just kind of like a game. I saw it on Shane's YouTube channel, and I knew that I had to put this in my video because it is so freaky. It's called the mirror game. And I've tried it, I can confirm that it 100% works, and so did my dad, and he saw that it worked too. So if you want to try this, then you can, but if you feel like a little bit freaked out, then you can do it with a friend. Focus on something like you blur your vision. I had a hard time blurring my vision because I just can't do it on the spot, but I mean, some of you might be able to do it better. So I guess that you just focus on something else and you get really, really concentrated, and then your vision blurs. You either make a really, really happy face or you make a really, really like angry face, and basically what that's gonna do is whenever you're like really, really focused and you blur your vision, literally if you smile, then it's gonna start dropping while you're still smiling. Like in the mirror, it's gonna show like your face like start to frown. Or if you're having an angry face and you remain in that angry face, your face will start turning into a smile, but you still have your face angry. Also, another little part of it, I don't think that they really mentioned this in the game, but you can literally see your eyes like starting to like droop and like elongating. Like it's actually the creepiest thing ever, but I 100% can say that this game works. So if you want to try it and you did it, then just comment down below your experience, because mine was so weird. Like I could like physically see my eyes like starting to like droop, and it was basically like they were melting onto my face. It was the weirdest thing ever. So that is all for this video. I really enjoyed this, so comment down below if you want more of these videos, because I will definitely do them. I think that they are so interesting and I love to watch them, and I also really enjoyed making them. Like, subscribe, to all that stuff, and I hope you guys so much. Have an amazing, wonderful day, and bye.